Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm VelvettB, and thanks for joining me today on this speed build. So we are building this little beauty here in San Sequoia, which is the world that we got with the Growing Together pack. So this, in my infinite wisdom, I decided to build this on the probably the weirdest lot in San Sequoia, which is the 40 by 20 lot. So it's really long and narrow and kind of hard to build on. So I decided to tackle that, and I have built on it a few times before. So it is like, it does cause you to create like an interesting shaped home. And yeah, I kind of had in my head that I wanted to do something really contemporary and modern, so very in the 2020s, and something that was going to be a family home as well, because I'm building in San Sequoia, and that is very, it's a family orientated pack growing together, and it's a very family orientated world. So that's what I wanted to build, a really big contemporary family home. So this is what this is. So I'm just working on the roofing at the moment, just working out how I want to do the roofing and how it's going to sort of sit and come together and look cute. And I was really happy with me doing these little fence trellising up here. So I did this in 3 different spots throughout the build, and I think it looks super cute and just something a little bit different, just to give the house this, little cute, unique look to it. So I had a lot of fun building this. It took me a while. Like, this was quite a big build. I am generally quite a fast builder, and I would say this probably took me about 6-7 hours or so all up, which is a really big build for me. Most builds will probably take me about 2-3 hours, a decent size, 3-bedroom home or something like that. So this did take me quite a while to do. And I think you can kind of see that in how the build came together and came out, because it's probably one of my very favorite builds I've ever done. So I'm just putting this ivy on the trellises, and it was actually really annoying on the inside of the house to have that trellising up there. So the ivy up there, because it just kind of floats. So I think I ended up deleting all that ivy except for the one on the side porch. That one was kind of okay because it was kind of off to the side, but I felt like if I kept that ivy on the top of the trellis, it would kind of get in the way of gameplay a little bit. And I did want to make this build, user friendly. So yeah, hopefully I've achieved that. So I'm doing something really different with the pool. So I've done like a little island in the middle, and done like a little interesting shape and that sort of thing. It was kind of, I hadn't thought about the fact that I wanted to lift up the house, but the pool was kind of connected to the house and that sort of thing. So I had to kind of separate the pool out from the house, and I actually ended up doing like a little bit more to the pool area as well. I think maybe off camera, and created like some little waterfalls and stuff coming down, and like a little archway kind of over the waterfalls with the wisteria plants coming down as well. So did a little bit more on the pool, which you probably see in the screenshots in the tour that we do. So I am starting at the exterior colors, and I love that I did like all the trim with the black. I think it just really emphasized the house and like all the different architecture of the house, which I think is really cool. I was initially going to do like a real growing together sort of vibe as far as the outside goes, and then I don't really love the growing together stone, so I'm switching it now to the horse ranch stone, which I do love. I don't know what it is about the growing together stone. Like, I don't dislike it, but also I don't love it. So anyway, and then I changed the brown to green because I didn't want to just do another brown and black house, because I do tend to do that quite a bit with contemporary homes. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit, and so I'm sort of doing black and white and then mixing that with greens as well. So that's kind of going to be the tone throughout the build. I do deviate a bit from that in the bedrooms. But yeah, green, black and white is kind of like the main colors that I work with in this build, and I love that. I love working with black and white So yeah, that's absolutely perfect for me. And I love green as well. I just wish there was like a lot more green in the build. Sorry, not in the build, in the game in Sims 4 to choose from. But I mean, it's not too bad. Green is not too bad to work with. Not as good as blue. Like blue is the best color to work with. You get like all the best swatches. It's got some really good range of colors, and blues like all sort of work together as well. Green's not too bad either, but yeah, blue is definitely the best color in the game, I think, to work with, besides the sort of the browns, the blacks, and the whites. So I did actually a little sunken area for that garden area around the back. So I thought that'd just be something a little bit different, and I love that I used the hopscotch. I hadn't actually used that a lot in my builds, and I love like the little bikes around the front as well. Just those little touches that hint at this being a family home. I'm really pleased with myself for including those sorts of things in the build, and I thought that was super cute. Like all these little touches around the place. So like the hopscotch, the bikes, and I'm gonna do like this here. This is gonna be all like a little play area for the kids as well. And you can see the green coming through in this outside area already, and there's going to be more of that on the inside. I sort of like evolved to more of a teal on the inside, but there is like different greens and that sort of thing. So using the patio stuff pack on the exterior, I just love that pack for a modern home. Like it's a really good stuff pack if you want like some really good outdoor furnishing. I use it all the time for outdoor furnishing, so it's, you know, otherwise, I mean, it's not the best stuff pack in the world, but it's good for that, and I do use it all the time, so money's worth for me. So I am now on the interior. So I do make a few little more changes on the exterior, but I don't think I show those except in the tour that we do at the end. So this is going to be like the little entrance area. I love that I did that on the stone with the columns and just like created that area. Oh, funny story. I put this like big mirror in, and it's the big mirror from Love Struck. I love that mirror. It's gorgeous. And I created all this little entrance area, and then I realized I hadn't done a door to the bedroom and behind it. So I had to change it. This is me realizing I'm just like, oh, I haven't got a door. So yeah, so I'm just working through, like, the wallpaper was very much an evolution in this build. I did like mix up all the wallpapers and do different things in different areas, and I'm just really happy with the way that I developed the wallpaper in the game and made that work. So yeah, that made me happy. So this is the study. So this is in the downstairs area. So the this leads out to the patio on the outside, and you can go down into the pool from that patio. So this is kind of like off to the side of the building. So I made this like a little home office area, but I did include like some kids stuff in there. So, you know, you got your whiteboard, some little like mementos, and then I did make this a home for a jewelry creator, so someone that does the jewelry career. And then I did like the little scout board and the easel, and then I realized I had a little hole there. I could put the easel in there, and then this is me adding the green into the build. So, you know, just all these little touches that hint at it being like a family home. Just really made me happy in my, you know, for myself as a builder, that I was thinking about these things. So I really need to play test these these showers. I haven't play tested those yet, but yeah, make sure that they work. But I did a whole lot of sort of little tiny walk-in showers in the little spaces that I had, and everywhere I used metal. So this was a big thing for me to create like the vibe in the home, was little things that had that sort of brass colored metal on it. So there's quite a few packs that have it now, so there's enough there that you can actually really add a lot of those metallic touches throughout the whole entire house. So yeah, I did bring in, so I used like the Party Essentials lights, which have that the metal touch to it as well. And I'm just adding like little plates to that that bottom area there as well. So it was a little fussy, but I got there in the end with it. Which was super cute. So just using the Home Chef Hustle counters, because I love those, and just doing those in, did I keep those green? I think oh, we'll see what happens. I can't remember if I kept those green. I remember I did change the color on them, but I can't remember if I changed them from black to another color, or how that evolved. So yeah, the color of this kitchen really did evolve. Yeah, I did change the color. I knew it. Because I had initially I had it in the green, and then I changed the walls behind it, and then the black was like a bit too much, so I changed it to the white, which is pretty simple. And then like the family board with the chores in it, so you know, little cute things like that just make me happy in this build. And yeah, all the metal was so pretty. So we got the metal with the sink and with the dish holder and stuff as well. And I'm just using the French shelf on the end of the counters, just, you know, just something a little bit additional on there. So you can sort of see the colors in the room are evolving. So I've gone more sort of, I initially had black and I've evolved to the green. So I'm using the dark green from Jungle Adventures. So that's the wallpaper that I've used there. And the tiles that I've used are from the Cozy Bistro pack kit, which is a great kit. I love that kit. And then just sort of like, you know, quite a luxe shine to it, which really worked nicely with the metals that I'm using around the place. And I'm using the Party Essentials bar because that's probably my favorite bar at the moment. I was super happy with his dining area. I finally used the Cozy Bistro couch with a table, like I've been meaning to, and I hadn't like gotten around to it, and like I finally did in this build, and I was just like, oh, it looks so pretty. And I'm using, I just discovered the hidden like bouquets and stuff from the Love Struck pack. So you're going to see those all over the place in this build as well. Because yeah, I've just discovered them and I'm going to use them all the time because they're pretty. So this is me moving on to the living room. So once again, just bringing a lot of the metal touches into the room. So things like your decor to the max, you're growing together. High School Years has it to a degree as well. Yeah, like there's quite a few packs that do have that metallic look to it. Oh, it's doing this, and I was like, oh, you know what? I can put a fireplace in here. So I'm using the City Living fireplace, which is a super nice modern fireplace. And just adding all these like cute little touches around it, and again some more of the metal, and yeah, the different sort of chairs that you can get with like the metal bottoms on them. I think those are the decor to the max ones. I went heavy on the decor to the max pack in this build, particularly in this room, because it just kind of worked. It was kind of luxe and pretty and greens, and you know, it was all very nice. And I did like some more metal here, like the little trophies and mementos and stuff. So yeah, those are kind of going in there. Just add a bit more to the metal touch, and the High School Years chess set, and a clock as well. I always forget clocks in my builds because I don't like them myself. I don't like ticking clocks. I should be probably a little bit more specific on that. So I don't have like a clock, any like big like wall clocks in my house because I don't like ticking clocks. And yeah, so I always forget them in my Sims builds, but I remembered them with this build. So very good job, me. So I am doing a combo laundry bathroom here in the downstairs area. There wasn't really, I'm just trying to think if there was a space to do a laundry elsewhere. There probably was, but this is where I put it, so that was what I did. And I love like the divider with the, you know, cute stuff around the bath. I think that works so nicely, and you just kind of like created like a little intimate space in that bathroom, which I think is cute. I love how this downstairs bedroom came together, by the way. I would kind of consider this, maybe you could use this as the master bedroom because it's quite big, and there is an enormous TV in it. Enormous. Like this bed just worked so perfectly. Like that bed I find quite hard to use. This is from, I was going to say, like, what pack is that from? Is it the vintage? It's either vintage or luxury party or something like that. It's from a stuff pack, I'm pretty certain. And yeah, I've always found it like kind of hard to use like some of the swatches and stuff, but because it had that metal on the edge and it really like had that modern vibe to it, and I was just kind of like, oh, yeah. And then I brought in that wallpaper in the black, and it just like worked so nicely. And this is me creating like my little TV area, and it kind of, yeah, it took a little bit of fluffing around to really get it to look the way that I wanted it to look. And then when I sort of got in the big TV and then got in the black wallpaper in behind it, it's just like, oh, that looks so luxe and lovely. Like, imagine having that ginormous TV in your bedroom. It's ridiculous, but I love it. So yeah, so it's coming together really nicely with like all those blacks and whites and metal touches and the green as well. It's going to be such a consistent theme throughout this build, and I feel like I managed to make that work really nicely. So I'm really happy with myself and how this looked, and I would love this house in real life. So because this was quite a big room, I was able to create like a little home office area in this room, which is another reason why I kind of thought this worked as the master bedroom. And oh my gosh, those paintings work so well with this room. I was just like, oh, thank you very much. I think it's cats and dogs paintings, right? Oh, so good with all of this, with the blacks and the metallics and that sort of thing. So adding in like the diplomas and like it's a dresser, but I'm pretending it's a filing cabinet in there, and like a little seating area to read your books. Oh, and I love this bathroom that I did as well. So this is one of the bathrooms that are upstairs, and I did like the little leaf curtains and created like a little peaceful serenity kind of serene bath area, and I love how that came together. And I did like these books on the book shelves, so they're actually shelves made of books and books on top of the bookshelves. It's just a little confusing. And like the Riviera Retreat kit towel rack thing, I love that little area. I just think it was so cute. And yeah, so I just create using the Home Chef Hustle counters in the bathrooms as well. And then you can see the Love Struck mirror going in there too. I was originally going to do another bathroom or an extra bathroom from what I did, but I decided that I would turn this into a gym instead. So you can see that starting to come in here. So I did a couple of treadmills. These are the new gym items that we got from the Love Struck kit. So I'm using quite a lot of the Love Struck kit in this little workout room. So those little weights and stuff are from that, and those are the everyday stuff pack decorative gym stuff, and the spa day powders and bits and pieces. So yeah, so there's like a little home gym in there. So this is going to be the second bathroom upstairs, which is actually going to be for the kids. So initially I hadn't had this for the kids. Like I sort of occurred to me as I was doing it. It's like, oh, hang on, the kids need a bathroom. So I'm going to add like some little kiddie kind of touches. Like the basics are there as far as like that work with the rest of the home with the metallic touches. And then yeah, you can see like the potty and the decals and the toys and all those sorts of things, just to give it that family home vibe, which is really important to me in this build. And yeah, something cute for the kids as well. And yeah, I love how this sort of evolved, and I sort of added toys on like the counters and stuff, because the kids wouldn't have too many creams and that sort of thing. They would just have toys that they would play with in the bath, and like a storybook to read while they're on the potty. Super cute. So this is the landing area upstairs. So I used the Love Struck chairs, the little armchairs, and turned them into a couch, and it was like quite black, but when I added the rug underneath, I mean, it just made it all pop, and it just like was so pretty. I added like a little TV there, record player, so it's just like a little cool hangout area upstairs, and just a few more paintings and bits and pieces just to make it look like it's lived in. So this is the first of the kids' bedrooms, and I deviated here from our color palette of the black and the white and the green, sort of. So I've added purple into this one, just mixing it up. So this is a girly sort of child bedroom, maybe preteen kind of bedroom, just starting to get into like, jewelry and makeup and accessories and caring about their appearance and, all that sort of thing. So yeah, so just creating a cute little room, and I went hard on the pastel pop kit, which of course is fantastic for some like, really girly kind of cute rooms. And that's what I embraced in this particular room, was just like cute little things from the pastel pop kit. And I did like little hobby stuff around the place, and lots of sort of rugs. I think going for the green rug over the purple rug worked really nicely. So it still kept green in the build or in the room, but yeah, it was just very much about the purple more than the green. And I think that worked really nice and still sort of ties in with the house. This is the second kids' room. This I did less. I don't think I really went green in this room. This is for a couple of boys. So you've got a toddler boy and an older boy. So I did initially think of having like having bunk beds in there with like 2 bunk beds, but I decided to change that and just have the one in there because I didn't want to really cram them in. It's a big sort of luxe kind of house, so I didn't want to squish them in there. So I did go like dark blue in this room opposed to bringing in the green. So I did sort of veer away from green in this particular room, but I think that's okay in kids' rooms. You don't have to stick with the theme of the house, and you want to have like a bit of personality in your bedrooms as well. So the little boy that lives in here is kind of into space. The toddler, obviously doesn't quite have its, what it's into at this point. It takes a while for them to really evolve into what they love, and sort of they just love toys and cars and fun things. So I did like a little drawing desk there, lots of little hobby things, like scout manual, marbles, all sorts of cute things, and I think it worked really nicely in that room. It's a cute room. So this is the final room. So this is the double bedroom upstairs. So I went hard on the Modern Luxe kit in this particular bedroom. So I did all sorts of, because the Modern Luxe kit has a lot of the metal, obviously, with it. So that worked really nicely with how I've done the rest of the build. I actually went with grey, the grey palette, and then brought in the green around the place. I didn't overstuff this room. I just kind of felt maybe this would be more of a guest room, or maybe it is the master bedroom as well. So I've like maybe this is the master bedroom, and the one downstairs is the guest bedroom. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you can go either way on that. They're both big bedrooms, and they've got like plenty of stuff in them, and they're very cute and yeah, very pretty. So that's our build. So let's take a look around the place and see what we did. So around the side in the pool, so you can sort of see there I've added the rocks, and I kind of, it's a very quick view, but there we go. So that's kind of what I did there, just to add to the pool area. And I did extend the height of the house at some point. So it was a medium wall on the bottom and then small wall on the top. But there's so many cute little family things around the place that I absolutely adore. I love that it's modern and pretty, and I love all the chrome around the place as well, which is such a modern thing, having all the metal around. And I do love green as a color. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of peaceful and pretty. I love how this this sort of dining room kitchen came together, and loving the love struck flowers and yeah, all the greens and stuff. I think it all worked really nicely. I don't think I went over the top with the greens. I feel like I did actually strike a pretty good balance with that, so I was really happy with how that came together. And the lovely living room, and this is the downstairs bathroom with a divider, which I think came together really nicely. And then it has like a little laundry area off to the side, which I think is cute, and the little walk-in showers. And then this is the downstairs bathroom that I love, bedroom that I love, just with all the gold and the black and the white and the green, and it's just like, came together. The whole landing area upstairs, and then the big master bedroom upstairs with the bath. Oh, so pretty. And then this is the big double bedroom upstairs with the green touches, very luxe and modern, which I think is very cool. And then this is the first of the kids' room. So this is the purple room, which I think is super pretty. And I love that it's still got green. And this is our gym. So, and this is the bathroom here with the kids' stuff, little bits and pieces. And I really like how that came together too, because I thought that was super cute. And then this is the boys' bedroom. So I think that came together, like little bits of clutter around the place, lots of boy activity things to do. So yeah, I think that's really cool. A lovely contemporary 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom family home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun and enjoyed the build. It's just a couple of extra shots of my Sims in there, and you guys have a good day. Catch you later.